everything kind of was going as it should. Everything was fine. And then at the later stages of labour, there was still one midwife with me, and I kind of had just this bad feeling, and I asked her to get the other midwife and, you know, just to check everything over, and she did. But as soon as the other midwife came back, everything was really
rushed.
Fast. This is how you do it. This is go, you know. And I knew then that something just wasn't going as it should. Sorry. I just knew something then wasn't going as it should, and but they just, you know, when he was born, there was no cry, and I just knew something wasn't right, and they just took him away, and I think it was about 7 hours later that I got to see him. When he came out of hospital, he was in the community with the community therapist, so we knew straight away that something wasn't right. 6 to 8 months is when you really start to see that cerebral palsy is going to be a massive part of your life. Mm. And I searched and researched, and every time Augustus Cullen kept coming up, or every single time I kept seeing their name, so I said I would see them. And when I came out of the consultation with Augustus Cullen, I just knew, okay, they are good, they understand this, they know what they're dealing with, you know, they can help.
I met Claire and Lloyd and Dylan, and I distinctly remember my first meeting with them because Dylan came along with his parents and he had his little tablet like all the kids have now, little leap pad, and he was as good as gold for the entire consultation. But having said that, we still bribed him with a bit of chocolate to be on the safe side. There was an important document missing from the papers they had called a CTG trace, which shows the baby's heartbeat and can indicate whether the baby's in difficulty or in distress during labour. And so we wrote off to get an expert report on that, and sure enough it came back and said that there was a delay and he should have been delivered roughly half an hour earlier, in which case he would have been okay. Breach of duty was admitted, but more importantly, a few months before the trial, there was a full admission of liability and an apology to the clients for the outcome for Dylan. And it was actually so great to be able to, you know, pick up the phone and tell Claire and Lloyd that that worry was gone several months before the trial, and now it was just going to be about getting Dylan the right compensation and everything that he needed to move forward.
Just what he deserved, you know. Dylan does deserve that apology. You know, obviously it doesn't change things, sadly. It can't ever change things, but at least it's something, and he wouldn't have got one without Augustus Cullen.
We have often obtained things as part of the award that wouldn't be standard. For example, as part of Dylan's settlement, that we got the defendants to agree to pay for a procedure in the US to help him to become more mobile.
Which was a massive, massive thing for Dylan. He's doing so much now that he would have never done, you know, without that surgery. He is walking in a walker, he's cycling in a trike. These are things he definitely wouldn't have been able to do. His speech has come on even since. He can sleep through the night. It's
amazing.
It's amazing. It really, really is.
Our experience helps us not just to maximise their claim on liability and hopefully win the case, which is every parent's initial concern, also to maximise what we recover for the child, to get them the best award that they can and all the therapies and aids and appliances and equipment they need.
He's awarded enough that he has a quality life and that he can progress rather than just be. That is what will happen with this, you know, that he will have a quality life.
Like we know when we need to bring Dylan for certain appointments or therapies, we can just do that now. And same equipment that Dylan needs, there's no stress thinking, oh, how are we going to do this? We can just do it.
I was very young and naive and angry. I think we both were when we met Augustus Cullen, and you know, since then, with the help of them, we have remained calm and learned a lot, and definitely have a brighter outlook for Dylan.